I want to send a message to the enablers of Mr. Kelly, to the agents and the managers and the attorneys and the others who stood idly by and looked the other way and turned a blind eye for over 2 decades. I will not rest until each of you is brought to justice. Mr. Kelly did not do this alone. He did so with the assistance of all of these folks. And it was all, let's be clear, in the interest of money.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Since Day One. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Also follow my social media if you have not already. So y'all know I had to go back and get the full story because that just wasn't enough for me. I found out that R.Kelly could face up to 70 years in prison if convicted of all of these charges. Apparently, these are Class 2 felonies with a sentencing range of 3 to 7 years per count. That means if convicted, he could face up to 70 years. That is a lot of time, y'all. And if R.Kelly ain't scared, he need to be scared. Hell, I'm scared for him. Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx outlined the 10 charges that R.Kelly was charged with and said that the charges involve 4 victims. Leave comments down below and let me know who y'all think the victims are. Here is how Kim Foxx broke it down. The first victim, initials H.W., was involved in incidents which occurred between May 26, 1998 and May 25, 1999. A grand jury returned an indictment on 4 counts of aggravated criminal abuse based on the victim being under the age of 17 and Kelly being more than 5 years older than that victim. The second victim, initials R.L., was involved in an incident which occurred between September 26, 1998 and September 25, 2001. A grand jury returned an indictment on 2 counts of based on the victim being under the age of 17 and Kelly being more than 5 years older than that victim. Ooh, R.Kelly, it's gonna be hard for you to remember these people. These was back in the day. You probably did a lot of drugs and drank a lot of liquor and partied a lot since then. And he probably over there stuck stupid, y'all, like, wait a minute, what? The third victim, initials L.C., was involved in an incident which occurred February 18, 2003. A grand jury returned an indictment on 1 count of based on the transmission of by Kelly upon any part of the body of the victim for the purposes of gratification during the course of an underlying felony or attempted criminal. The fourth victim, initials J.P., was involved in incidents which occurred between May 1, 2009 and January 31, 2010. The grand jury returned an indictment on 3 counts of aggravated based on the victim being under the age of 17 and Kelly being more than 5 years older than the victim. And I already know that this Rashonda pace, we already know that. But leave your comments down below and let me know what you think. Allegedly. A spokesperson from the Cook County State's Attorney's Office says a bond hearing will be held for R.Kelly in Chicago tomorrow, which is Saturday, between 12:30 p.m. and 1 p.m. Central Time. Y'all, they moving quick. He don't even got time to breathe, swallow, spit, think, or blink. He don't got no time. He finna get locked up. And y'all, all these charges, he's being charged from Homeland Security, the IRS, Chicago, New York, Atlanta. Timothy Savage got charges against him. Azriel Clary's people, Angelo and Mrs. Clary, got charges against him. There is no way he is getting out of jail. They gonna make him sit there for as long as they need for him to sit there for them to build a case against him. Cause boy, oh boy, they finna come and they are coming hard. If convicted, R.Kelly faces a maximum of 7 years in prison for each count. 7 years each count. They're saying that probation is an option under statute, but I don't think that they're going to do probation. I think that they want to lock him up because they're upset that Rashona and her parents didn't testify the last time and he got away. I feel like that's why they made sure that they had charges that were going to stick this time. And that's not even all the information I got for y'all guys. This is just the icing on the cake. I still got some more. And you got me messed up if you think that he going somewhere, because he ain't. A Chicago judge has authorized a no bail arrest warrant for R.Kelly after the R&B singer was charged with 10 counts of sexual acts against a child. Judge Dennis Porter signed the order. No bail arrest warrants don't necessarily mean the defendant won't eventually be offered bail once appearing in court to answer the charges. The charges filed Friday list 4 victims, including at least 3 between the ages of 13 and 17. The victims are listed only by initials in the document, and they date back to at least 1998. Woo! R.Kelly, R.Kelly, R.Kelly. You sure done dug a hole for yourself now. And all these people that you done drug down with you is getting subpoenaed to court. And do you think that they finna throw their lives away for you? Do you think that any money that you have ever given them in the past is going to be enough for them to remain keeping their mouth closed under oath? I do not think so, dear Robert Kelly. I do not think so. I think that you is finna go to jail, like I've been saying this past month and a half. You is finna go to jail. They not finna give you no bond. They finna make you sit in there for 6 months to a year until they bring you to court to lock you away for the rest of your life. You ain't gonna never see your kids again. You ain't gonna never see no young tender. Never again. And the only thing that you're gonna have to look forward to is the new punks breaking chain. Michael Avenatti also says he has evidence R.Kelly and his enablers paid witnesses and others to rig the outcome of the R&B star's 2008 trial when he was acquitted on child charges. Avenatti told the Associated Press that's one piece of information he'll present at a news conference Friday in Chicago. Kelly has denied allegations of misconduct involving women and girls for years. His attorney didn't immediately respond to a request for comment on Friday. Avenatti said last week he gave the Cook County State's Attorney Office a videotape he says shows R. Kelly having acts with an underage girl. On Thursday, 2 women said R. Kelly picked them out of a crowd at Baltimore after party in the mid-1990s and had acts with one of them who was 16 years old at the time. I was able to catch the live feed that attorney Kim Foxx had made for all the news stations involving the charges that were brought against R. Kelly. So we're going to go ahead and tune into this, and then we're going to get right back into the juice, y'all.
Aggravated criminal sexual abuse is a Class 2 felony with a sentencing range of 3 to 7 years for a count. It is also probationable. We anticipate that Mr. Kelly will appear in bond court tomorrow afternoon. Thank you.
Prior to the news of the indictment, Lifetime announced that they will re-air Surviving R. Kelly on Monday, February 25th at 7 p.m., followed by a special airing of Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk, centered on the topic of R. Kelly. Thank God, because I've been wanting to see that. What do y'all think is going to happen to R. Kelly now, moving forward? What do y'all think is going to happen? Leave comments down below. So y'all, before I could even get my wits together about all of this newfound information that I have been swamped with, my girl Tasha K came out with a video. So you know, if she coming out with a video, it gots to be the truth. So I had to go on and react to her video as well too. Let's get into it.
Breaking fucking news, all right? Just in case you didn't know, R.Kelly has been charged 10 counts of criminal sexual abuse. Now, I know that's all that's out there, but there's some more shit that is going down, okay? Prosecutors in the state of Illinois, okay, are indicting him on 2 new sex tapes. Now, get this, all right? The FBI and the IRS are also investigating him, okay, as well as the Department of Homeland Security, okay? Now, the FBI and the IRS are investigating him on both racketeering as well as, I guess, not paying his taxes and things like that, okay? Now, the Department of Homeland Security is charging him with transporting underage girls across state lines. Oh, he is also being charged in violation of the White Slave Traffic Act from 1910, okay? What I'm being told is that with all of these charges in New York and Chicago and Georgia, the FBI charges as well as the Department of Homeland Security charges, each of them are going to have their own list of charges. And so with that being said, he won't be able to even make bond.
Tasha K said it first, y'all. Tasha K said it first. I just love her channel. I really do. Y'all should go like and subscribe to that video. I'm gonna link the video link down in the description so y'all can go watch the entire bit. I didn't want Tasha K being mad at me for stealing her information, so y'all go on over there and watch the video. This pretty blue eyeball man is